Hey guys, what is going on? The Zip of RageQuitTV gonna be casting a game between evil geniuses EG.IdrA, who spawns as the Red Zerg, and Panther from Team Clash.Panther. Not a very known player, but a very good one. He is Grandmaster on the North American server, and at MLG Providence, he got knocked out by Puzzle in round 1 of the open bracket, and then in the losers bracket, Puzzle beat him yet again in round number 4. Puzzle had it out for this guy, but he is good. And we'll see exactly what he ends up doing against EG.IdrA. I'm guessing he's going to go for a reacted Hellion opener with about 4 or 6 Hellions, and then go into expand and then Marine Tank timing push, because that is all Terrans really do on the ladder. And it is Xel'Naga, Caverns, and Marine Tank is just so strong. There are so many timing attacks against a Zerg's third base, because what are they going to do? They're going to take this base? Well, chances are they're not going to have these rocks down in time, and the tanks can kind of hold this little position, not get surrounded, and just take out this hatch. Say, no, you're playing 2 base. And then the Zerg try to take this base. Well, it's just not going to work. EG.IdrA, though, he is a fan of 2 base muta play, and if he can get up to that point, he may be able to keep Clash contained in his base to get his 3rd base up. We'll see exactly what happens. It is Xel'Naga Caverns, so I'm guessing something funky will happen, just because many Zerg's confidence is at a all-time low on this map. It used to be like the favorite map about 6 months ago. They're like, oh, this map is so good, and then Terrans just figured it out and have a huge win rate on this. We do have a refinery going up around 13 supply and the barracks, so everything is standard. It's going to be setting up for a Hellion opener. He could also go like Marauder Hellion, try to end the game, but that is definitely an all-in. We'll see exactly what Panther ends up doing. I could almost guess he is going to be going for a factory around the time he should. Not right after the barracks is done, because he won't have the gas, and plus he wants to get that orbital command. He's going to build 1 Marine, get a supply depot, and then when the supply depot is about done, he will be able to get a factory up and go in for those Hellions. EG.IdrA going to be taking his expansion. He did go for a hatch first opener, did not opt for the gas, so he is going to be defending with spine crawlers, queens, and we'll see exactly what he ends up doing. And Clash is going to be building the 2nd Marine. The supply depot is just about done. This SCV will probably come back in, or maybe he's not going to go out to scout because he has a Marine doing that. Will come back in to build that 1 factory that I was talking about. Looking very much like that. And he is just waiting on the minerals right now, while a bunker has been placed over here. But EG.IdrA sees that thanks to his Overlord, and that SCV is under attack and actually gets surrounded, but does a middle walk. But another drone does come and assassinates that SCV. And now he's just going to be working away on this bunker, just saying, no, if another SCV does come, you're not going to be completing that. And now there's 1 Marine. EG.IdrA just microing injured drones back. He is not going to lose a single drone to that 1 Marine. The Marine does start falling back, and the drone's like, okay, we should start mining. The bunker does get canceled. He gets that 75 minerals back, and he is building a reactor. So exactly what I did say. Reactor to Hellions into the expansion. And the question is, will he go for 4 or 6? 4 Hellions is enough if you micro them perfectly to hold off any early aggression from Zerg. But a lot of players like Major do opt for that 6, just in case they make a mistake. It is kind of just a foolproof way of staying safe. And these lings are making their way across the map. The Hellions normally move out at about 5 minutes and 20 seconds. And we'll see if those lings can actually do any damage. As I said, the Hellion now just starting. It has a 30-second build time, so it will be finishing right around 5:20. Lings poke up, sees the factory, sees the reactor, and he is going to be falling back. He does not want to lose these lings, because slow lings can lose. Like, you can't kill 1 Hellion with slow lings. It's just that bad. He is getting 2 spine crawlers up right now to defend against that. And the spine crawlers do go up, let's see, 31 seconds at 5:05, and that will be done just in time to defend against these Hellions. As you do see, they are moving out, and the spine crawler is now just completing in the nick of time. He puts a few lings up on top of this ramp so the Hellions cannot run up it. And this 1 queen and extra spine crawler, 2 queens actually, will easily be able to deal with these Hellions. EG.IdrA's in no threat at all. He does have a creep tumor up, starting to expand that. I'm curious if he's going to be putting another one down over here and building like an Evo chamber to kind of make it harder for those Hellions just to go up. And yes, he is going to put a creep in there, and he will be walling that area off. Not walling it off completely, but just making it harder for those Hellions to go in. This 1 creep tumor does go down. That did not get canceled. Spineclaw is going to be repositioning himself right next to these bushes so the Hellions don't sneak up that way. Placing an Evo chamber back here so the Hellions cannot go behind his mineral line. and still has his Lings on that high ground. Has not got speed just yet. He is very confident with his 2 queens and 2, maybe he's not so confident. He's getting another spine crawler. The expansion now is going to be landing. He has a tech lab on this factory, going to be going into tanks and building his supply depot right here. He's going to start the wall between this whole area, and that will just allow him to defend this natural so easily. For Terran players, defending that natural is very easy. They can Sim City and Zergs. Well, it's just pretty hard, as you do see EG.IdrA forced to build 3 spine crawlers and be very careful with his Lings, just keeping them on the high ground. He has got speed up, researching, and has quite a few Lings actually. Going to the drone count, it is 47 drones to 26 SCVs. And it looks like he's going to be walling that off with a Baneling's Nest. And that is an early Baneling's Nest as well. Maybe not too early, as the lair has started. Let's see the Baneling's Nest, 50 seconds left. The lair has about 50 seconds, so he times that. So the Baneling's Nest will be finishing when the lair does finish. And meanwhile, Clash is getting an eBay up around the 8-minute mark. And this will allow him to build missile turrets before mutas come. Normally, mutas like to come out around the 11 or 12-minute mark. So you want to ensure you have the eBay up before that. Some players will also opt to get +1 attack on their Marines just so they can easily deal with those mutas, and he is getting that. That does have a 2.5-minute research time, a little longer than that, but the point is that's going to be done right around the time mutas will be coming at 11:30, and mutas will be coming into his base probably around 12 minutes because he did get this Baneling's Nest. And he has not begun researching. It's all going to come down to if he decides to build Banelings or not. He's going to go for these Hellions, and he may actually get us around on the Hellions do stop. He is right next to this watchtower, and he does get us around, but the Hellions toast a few Lings, and now EG.IdrA's going to be forced to pull back before he loses more Lings. You do see a lot of those are injured. He did kill 1 Hellion. And EG.IdrA does have +1 melee attack on his Lings. Now going to be taking out these rocks. Will these Lings decide to run to the other side of the rocks, as he is taking his 3rd base? And Clash, we'll see if he ends up moving out very soon. EG.IdrA does have a Spire that has about 50 seconds left, and you do see this +1 weapons has a little bit longer than that, but the key thing is it will be done relatively soon, and Stim now just finishing. It looks like this is going to be a Siege Stim timing attack, as Stim will be finishing right when those Marines do come. He does already have Siege mode, and EG.IdrA's going to probably have to sacrifice this one base unless he can get these rocks out and get Lings to this side and just surround, but I don't think he's going to be able to. He positions 2 spine crawlers right here to defend if the Marines want to come up. He is getting a few Banelings, but now the tanks have already got his way to the 3rd base. The rocks now just going down, and he is not in a good position, but it looks like he wants to attack, and he is going to be going in, and he may be able to pick off the tank. He gets 1 tank, but there are 3 more tanks behind that, and EG.IdrA losing a lot. He has 28 more Lings in production. That Baneling speed just about finished, and the +1 on those Marines now about complete, about 10 seconds away. He does have 3 mutas and Lings going in for a counter attack, but we do have those Hellions sitting in this mineral line, and these Lings should be able to take out these Marines and that 1 tank, and yes, they easily take that out. That is definitely a win for EG.IdrA. He does have +1 melee attack, and those Hellions now going to be going down, but the SCVs do pull up the line, creating kind of a wall, and those Hellions, the Hellions do go down. Oh no, there are 2 Hellions left hiding in that middle line. And Nova looks like, no, it doesn't get picked off. EG.IdrA is taking his 4th base and retaking this 3rd base. And we do have Panther taking out the destructible rocks, so he can take his 3rd base, and that will be a gold. He already has the command center floated and lifting on over. That will get the round just in time. EG.IdrA has about 6 mutas going across the map. He will see these Marines decide, okay, I should not engage those. But maybe he picks off 1 Marine and takes some damage to this 1 muta. Not too much damage. It is in the yellow. And EG.IdrA looking like he is just massing up a force. He is at 56 drones to the 52 SCVs. And will he be engaging soon? It probably shouldn't, because there are plenty of tanks back here, and looks like he is going to be engaging, and immediately pulls away, losing quite a few Lings. But he didn't lose his entire force, and that is what definitely matters. He kept all of his mutas alive. He has to keep this muta count high because he cannot easily reproduce those mutalisks. We do have Clash sitting around 900 gas, and EG.IdrA sitting around 900 minerals, so they are completely inverse of what each other needs. EG.IdrA needs gas, and Panther needs minerals. Mutas want to come in, but there are 3 missile turrets saying no Mutalisks allowed. And it looks like those lanes going to be going in for a counterattack, but we still have 2 Hellions sitting here. That supply depot does get raised just in time. And the SCVs pulled off, and wow, that defends against Ling run by so well. We do have a few Marines going down with 1 tank, it looked like. But that is a very nice defense against any type of Ling run by. Leave a few Hellions there, and then when the Lings come, use your SCVs as a insta wall, and the Hellions will toast those Lings very quickly. Very well done by Panther right there. But EG.IdrA has 4 bases up now. Only this 1 base is mining. And those Mutas want to go in and do some damage. They will be able to pick off this 1 missile turret and about 2 volleys. And now they are going to be getting away. Looks like he lost 2 Mutas. And also picks off that 1 gas. But again, Panther not really stressing about that gas. He needs those minerals. So killing that 1 refinery doesn't do too much. He is going to be able to pick off 2 supply depots. And that will supply cap. And EG.IdrA looks like he just lost an overload right there. So both players right now being supply capped. And EG.IdrA going to be pulling away after he kills that 1 supply depot. The PF is up for Panther at that 1 base. And it looks like Panther is going to be moving out. And EG.IdrA will be bringing his Mutas in and probably take out this gold base. And he's going to be sacrificing his 3rd base. But this will be a very good trade for EG.IdrA if he can take out this 1 PF. Taking out the missile turrets first. Now the Mutas will be going to attack that PF. We do have the Marines here going to be taking out this 1 hatch. The tank sieged up back here in case Lings decided to pull anything cute. This 1 PF not going down too fast. The hatch does fall now. We do have a few Marines for Panther moving back. He is at 1-1. Those Mutas are at 1-0. Going to be picking off a few more Mutas, but loses 2 Mutas there. That is not good. And the PF just barely lives. These 2 SCVs or 3 SCVs going to be repairing. And EG.IdrA even going to be taking Panther's the normal 3rd you would take. Taking this base way over here. So he is just expanding absolutely everywhere. And Panther going to be just sieging up at this gold base. He can easily defend this. That 1 medevac does go down. And we do have 1 Marine here. He is going to be scouting this 1 base. And these drones going to be in a little bit of trouble as Panther now will probably lock down this 1 area and go and take out this 1 base. EG.IdrA bringing a bunch of Lings back. Those Lings are at +2 melee attack. Those Marines at 1-1. He has stood +2 attack and has +2 weapons as well. Those siege tanks are at +1, and those Banelings do connect on a few Marines. They're going to keep on going, but those tanks do force target them down. There's still plenty of Mutas, and those Mutas pick off 1 more tank, and now they are getting away. They do not want to engage those Marines. EG.IdrA has learned his lesson from engaging Marines with his Mutalisks, but it looks like he is going to be forced to if he wants to keep this 1 base alive. The hatch is under fire, and the drone's going to be pulled to attack. Keep in mind, the tank's going to have to fire on those drones, doing damage to those Marines, allowing EG.IdrA to hold this. And Clash losing everything he has pretty much, and EG.IdrA losing looks like about 20 workers, or maybe 29, I don't know how much he had before that. 53 drones to 72 SCVs, and this 1 PF is still going to be very safe with all these missile turrets and SCVs. And EG.IdrA just building, what is he building at these? Just more drones. He has so many hatches he can just drone up so easily. Has 6 drones, 6 Lings, and 3 Mutas on the way. And now also getting Banelings. If he can get some big hits off on his Banelings, these Marines will go down and EG.IdrA will most likely be able to win the game. But if he does not get that, the Marines can easily deal with the Mutas, especially with the 4 medevacs they have, and getting that +2 weapons. And +2 armor now has started. Muta's going to be coming in here picking off these missile turrets. And he's going to get this 1 last one. The Marines are coming back. They have stemmed, and he is going to be picking off that 1 refinery. But still, Panther really cares about his minerals. Still has an excess of 300 gas. This 1 medevac does go down. It was spotted by this overload, but did EG.IdrA see it? It looks like he did. A lot of Lings are coming to deal with that medevac, along with just 3 Mutas, not pulling all his Mutas away. And now the Mutas is going to be coming back into this natural, while Panther is going to be sieging up over here at the same time of a drop going down in EG.IdRA's 3rd base. But it looks like EG.IdrA will be able to clean up this drop very easily, keep his 3rd base, but he is going to be losing his 4th base. Not too many drones at that 1 base. A lot of Marines did go down there. The Muta count is at 25. The Marine count is at 32. So again, he still cannot engage the Marines. Marines at 2-1. That +2 armor about halfway done. And the Mutas have cleaned up this 1 natural mineral line. Going to the worker kill count, EG.IdrA has killed 37 SCVs. There are 51 SCVs to 61 drones. And looks like the Mutas will be able to pick off this 1 orbital command And that does go down. Now he is going to be taking out this one assimilator. It looks like he's not really paying attention. He may be looking at what is coming here from Clash. He's going to be sieging up to take out this one third base, but EG.IdrA has taken out the armory. But there is a Thor on the way. And now he's going to be taking out the engineering base, attacking the one that is not upgraded. He should be attacking this one. Stop that +2 armor, but no, he attacks the other one. And his third base did go down uncontested. EG.IdrA just sacrificed it. He does have the base way over here. And now he's just taking off those barracks. But again, that engineering base does live, and that will allow him to get his +2 weapons. And Panther is now moving back to defend his gold base. He has to keep this base alive as he no longer has natural, but he has rebuilt this one orbital command. It is 165 food to 128, but Panther, oh, he's actually way behind in the army supply. However, EG.IdrA has a harassing army. He can't really engage just mutas against Marines, especially when they have a Thor. That's just not going to end well for EG.IdrA if he wants to engage that. But he does have a bunch of Lings coming in. Keep in mind those Lings are at. He does have Banelings coming in from behind. The tanks do go down. Banelings hit on, looks like mainly the Thor. And that one Thor looks like it will be going down. EG.IdrA does leave the game. And let's just check this unit tab. He has 27 mutas. This one Thor has 20 HP left. There are 27 Marines. The Marines do have an upgrade advantage. Has plenty of medevacs. He has 16 Lings out with 12 Lings coming in. But the question is, would EG.IdrA be able to save this base? And looks like he did cancel that one hatch. So let's just go back, see how close that was to finishing. There we go. So, oh, this is before the battle. We'll watch the battle again really fast. And I'll try to pause it just before EG.IdrA leaves the game so we can see how far along that one hatch was. Looks like it literally just started before it's battling. Here we go, EG.IdrA coming in. This Banelings just attacked the nearest thing as the wood tank. And I thought, here we go. He's going to leave the game right here. So this one hatch, nowhere near complete. 21 out of 100. This one hatch would most likely go down possibly. I think the mutas could easily pick off this one Thor, get out of there. And then he just has Marines to deal with these mutas, and along comes 28 Lings, and, okay, he has no Lings right now. So the Marines would be able to pick off this base, I think, and, that would be GG. There's still this one tank, and I don't think EG.IdrA would be able to pick off that tank unless he wants to lose a lot of mutas. So, most likely, EG.IdrA did lose the game. That one orbital command is lifted off, and EG.IdrA does see that orbital command, so he knows that Panther is going to be on 2 bases, versus his no bases, and that's probably why EG.IdrA left the game. I think there was a small chance of him holding on, but most likely he was right to leave that game, and I hope you enjoyed it. Take care, guys, and I will see you next time.